1. 1931 China floods. Event location: China. Death toll: highest estimate 4 millions. Date: July 1931. Occurred from June to August 1931 in China, hitting major cities such as Wuhan, Nanjing, and beyond, and eventually culminated in a dike breach along Lake Gaoyu on 25 August 1931. Fatality estimates vary widely. A field survey by the University of Nanking led by John Larsing immediately after the flood found 150 or people had drowned, and that this number represented less than a quarter of all fatalities during the first 100 days of the flood. The official report found 140,000 drowned and claims that 2 million people died during the flood, having drowned or died from lack of food. A cholera epidemic in the subsequent year, from May 1932, was officially reported to have 31,970 for deaths and 100,666 cases. 2. Yellow River flood. Event location: China. Death toll: highest estimate 2 million. Date: September 1887. The water of the Yellow River are generally thought to have broken through the dikes in Huayuankou, near the city of Zhengzhou in Henan province. Owing to the low-lying plains near the area, the flood spread very quickly throughout northern China, covering an estimated 50,000 square miles 130 AOKM2, swamping agricultural settlements and commercial centers. After the flood, 2 million were left homeless. The resulting pandemic and lack of basic essentials claimed as many lives as those lost directly to the flood. It was one of the worst floods in history. Though the later 1931 Yangtze Hui River flood may have killed as many as 4 million, the highest estimated death toll is 2 million. The lowest estimated death toll was 900,000. 3. 1976 Tangshan earthquake. Event location: China. Death toll highest estimate 655,000. Date: July 28, 1976. Great Tangshan earthquake was MW 7.6 earthquake that hit the region around Tangshan, Hebei, China, at 3:42 a.m. on July 28, 1976. The maximum intensity of the earthquake was extreme on the Mercalli scale. In minutes, 85% of the buildings in Tangshan collapsed or were rendered unusable. All services failed, and most of the highway and railway bridges collapsed or were seriously damaged. 6. The official report claimed 242,769 deaths and 164,851 serious injuries in Tangshan, but when taken into account the missing, the injured who later died, and the deaths in nearby Beijing and Tianjin, scholars accepted at least 300,000 died, making it the deadliest earthquake in recorded history and one of the worst disasters in China by death toll. 4. 1970 Bhola cyclone. Event location: East Pakistan, now Bangladesh. Death toll highest estimate 500,000. Date: November 13, 1970. The 1970 Bhola cyclone, also known as the Great Cyclone of 1970, was a devastating tropical cyclone that struck East Pakistan, present-day Bangladesh, and India's West Bengal on November 12, 1970. It remains the deadliest tropical cyclone ever recorded and one of the world's deadliest humanitarian disasters. At least 300,000 people died in the storm, possibly as many as 500,000, primarily as a result of the storm surge that flooded much of the low-lying islands of the Ganges Delta. Bhola was the sixth and strongest cyclonic storm of the 1970 North Indian Ocean cyclone season. 5. 2010 Haiti earthquake. Event location: Haiti. Death toll highest estimate 316,000. Date: January 12, 2010. The 2010 Haiti earthquake was a catastrophic magnitude 7.0 megawatts earthquake that struck Haiti at 16:53 local time, 21:53 UTC. On Tuesday, 12 January 2010, the epicenter was near the town of El Oyo, Hours Department, approximately 25 kilometers 16 mi west of Port-au-Prince, Haiti's capital. By 24 January, at least 52 aftershocks measuring 4.5 or greater had been recorded. An estimated 3 million people were affected by the quake. Death toll estimates range from 100,000 to about 160,000. To Haitian government figures from 220,000 to 316,000. 6. Antioch earthquake. Event location: Byzantine Empire, now Hatay, Turkey. Death toll highest estimate 300,000. Date: May 5, 26. The 526 Antioch earthquake struck Syria and, in particular, the city of Antioch in the Byzantine Empire. It occurred sometime in late May 526, probably between 20 and 29 May, during mid-morning, killing approximately 250,000 people. This was in the 7th year of the reign of the Byzantine Emperor Justin I and occurred under the consulship of Olybrius. In Antioch, the earthquake was followed by a fire that destroyed most of the buildings left standing after the earthquake. The maximum intensity in Antioch is estimated to have been between 8 and 9 violent on the Mercalli intensity scale. 7. 1839 Karinga cyclone. Event location: Andhra Pradesh, India. Death toll highest estimate 300,000. Date November 25, 1839. On November 25, 1839, the port city of Karinga in Andhra Pradesh on the southeastern coast of British India was battered by a tropical cyclone that destroyed the harbour. Known as the 1839 Karinga cyclone, and sometimes also referred to as the 1839 India cyclone and 1839 Andhra Pradesh cyclone, its storm surge caused wide damage. It killed over 300,000 people, making it the second deadliest storm worldwide after the 1970 Bala cyclone. Many ships were destroyed and houses were washed out by rising rivers and streams. Croplands were inundated and many animals drowned. Due to the floods and storm surge, the port city was not rebuilt after the cyclone. Some individuals who survived the disaster rebuilt their homes far from the coast. Some British officials named the area Hope Island, hoping to protect the city from future environmental disasters. 8. 1737 Calcutta cyclone. Event location: Bengal, India. Death toll highest estimate 300,000. Date October 1737. The 1737 Calcutta cyclone, also known as the Hooghly River cyclone of 1737 or the Great Bengal cyclone of 1737, was the first supercyclone on record in North Indian Ocean and is regarded as one of the worst natural disasters in India. It hit the coast near Kolkata on the morning of October 11, 1737, and has been reported by whom to have killed over 300,000 people inland and at sea and caused widespread catastrophic damage. The cyclone hit land over the Ganges River Delta, just southwest of Kolkata. Most deaths resulted from the storm surge and happened on the sea. Many ships sank in the Bay of Bengal and an unknown number of livestock and wild animals were killed from the effects of the cyclone. The damage was described as extensive, but numerical statistics are unknown. 9. 1139 Ganja earthquake. Event location: Seljuk Empire, Azerbaijan. Death toll highest estimate 300,000. Date September 30th, 1139. The 1139 Ganja earthquake was one of the worst seismic events in history. It affected the Seljuk Empire and Kingdom of Georgia, modern-day Azerbaijan and Georgia. The earthquake had an estimated magnitude of 7.7 mLh, 7.5 ms, and 7.0-7.3 MW. A controversial death toll of 230,000 to 300,000 came as a consequence of this event. 10. 1920 Haiyuan earthquake. Event location: China. Death toll highest estimate 273,407. Date December 16, 1920. The 1920 Haiyuan earthquake occurred on December 16 in Haiyuan County, Ningxia Province, Republic of China at 19 hours 5 minutes and 53 seconds. It was also called the 1920 Gansu earthquake because Ningxia was a part of Gansu province when the earthquake occurred. It caused destruction in the Lijiangbu Haiyuan Gani Anchi area and was assigned the maximum intensity on the Mercalli intensity scale, 12 extreme. About 273,407 died, making it one of the deadliest earthquakes in China and disasters in China by death toll.